President Obama continues to reach out to Muslims, this time declaring that the United States is, quote, not at war with Islam. Now that marks 3 times in the last 3 months that the president has reached out directly to Muslims. And joining us this morning to talk more about the importance of Mr. Obama's efforts is Nihad Awad. He's the executive director and co-founder of the Council on American-Islamic Relations. Of course, the president's in Turkey. Good morning to you. Thanks for being here. You all have been watching very carefully his trip overseas, especially his first trip to a Muslim country, Turkey. What are your first impressions of this trip so far?
I think it's great, and the president is probably the best person to do that, to travel around, to meet with average people, to get a feeling on how America is perceived outside, but at the same time to recommit himself to change. And I think there are many challenges facing this Obama administration because of the past 8 years. A lot of relations have been destroyed, wars have been launched, and even the civil rights of American Muslims have been deteriorated, and that also makes part of the global U.S. image in the world. So in addition to that, I think there's a growing perception in the world that America is at war with Islam. So Mr. Obama to say that America is and will never be at war with Islam, I think is very crucial. Now it has to be followed by actions when he comes back.
And how important is it that he is in Turkey right now? Because Turkey borders Iran, it borders Iraq, it has influence in Afghanistan, it's trying to broker some sort of peace agreement between Israel and Syria. So the fact that he chose Turkey, how crucial is that?
Well, you know, it's very important because historically Turkey is very important in the Muslim world. It links the East with the West. Also, it is a modern Islamic democracy. Islam is on the rise all over the world. So it is important to send a message that he's going, as a country, he's going to deal with Muslims in a fair manner. He recognizes the secular aspect of Turkey, but also he respects the growth of Islam and development of governance. And I think that's an important message because Turkey represents probably the best example of Islamic governance. And also Turkey has emerged in the past years and shown, I believe, expertise in negotiations, whether with Israel, with Iran, with Syria. So it is a pivotal country to start with.
Okay, and so, you know, you say that this is a good first step. It's great that he's there. It's great that he is at least expressing the fact that the United States wants to work with the Islamic world and that we're not at war with Islam. What do we need to do back here at home to make that change?
Back at home, we need reconciliation with American Muslims, because no secret that American Muslims have suffered tremendously after 9/11. Although President Bush has spoken many good words, but was not followed by actions. Now Barack Obama is saying good words, and I think he's serious and sincere. He needs to fix the relationship with American Muslims by engaging them, by hiring some of them or appointing some of them in important advisory positions to counsel him, advise him on important policy changes domestically and globally.
How does the United States find that balance between, for example, dealing with Iran, with Iraq, you know, and realizing that we are at war with some of those countries, but we are not at war with Islam, and sending that message to the people here at home?
Well, involving the key players in the region is very important. Turkey is a very good nominee for that, but also going home, we have to reassess these policies. We cannot use the same old tool, policies, because we were going to get the same results. So we have to have also the courage to say we made mistakes. We're going to exit out of Iraq, but in terms of Iran, why not negotiating face to face with them and see what they have to offer? Then the whole world will be on your side if you are on the right side.
Okay, we'll be watching it. It was kind of curious too that he was introduced as Barack Hussein Obama, which he sort of stepped away from, but we'll be watching what happens once he comes back home. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate your insight and you coming in today. Steve, back over to you.
All right, Kavir, thank you. 7:21 right now. If you're looking for work, another big-time job fair is happening. This time it's in Arlington, and we have the details coming up next. Plus, there could be